Hey guys, what's going on? Angela Marie here, founder of findyourpurposeandshine.com. I hope you guys are having an incredible, amazing day. Yes, I'm on here twice. We had our morning show this morning, and now, well, I'm here for our 52-day live for 3:30 Eastern Standard Time. So come say hello, come say hi if you're just joining me. I'm actually going to see if I can pull this up so I can see who is popping on this afternoon. So how are you? How are you? How are you?
Morning.
Here we go. Oh, and then you can hear me. Feedback. Feedback. Okay, cool. Hello, Glenn. Welcome. Okay, now I can actually see you guys hopping on here. So that's a good thing. Very good thing. How are you guys? 52 days. Can you guys take it? I really encourage you guys to follow me for 52 days. 3:30 Eastern Standard Time. I will be here. For those of you who've been following for a while, you already know who I am. But for those of you who are brand new, right now I'm streaming on Facebook, my main page, my fan page, and YouTube, our YouTube channel. And so 52 days, I'm going to be reading a message from this book. It's called What Your Heart Needs for the Hard Days. And my goal is to really bring you guys some encouragement, some hope, and just some insight to be able to help people out in this time. I'm really hoping that I don't have to move this call. 3:30 in the afternoon Eastern time is a little bit different. I'm used to having a lot of people on in the morning and then, of course, again in the evening. So we'll see how it goes. It is what it is. But and then I'm going to be delivering a message to you guys to be able to help you, in being able to implement that into your life. So again, my name is Angela Marie. I'm a transformation coach. I'm founder of findyourpurposeandshine.com. And I have a 60-day and a 90-day coaching program where I really get to help my clients lean in, be in a position to reprogram that sucker called the subconscious, and to be able to create that life that they so desire in every area of their life and be able to thrive in every area of their life. So we shall see how this goes. I didn't see a lot of people jump on, but so 52 days, I'm going to be reading out of this book. It probably looks backwards to you right now. It says what your heart needs for the hard days. And it is definitely a Christian topic. However, you can use it to apply in every area of your life, no matter what it is that you believe. And we're going to be going through that. I'm going to be reading one a day, and then we're going to talk about that. You're going to hear me pause a little bit in the middle, or where I actually feel led to pause, and we will go from there. I do have about 32 mini training topics that I can actually touch on as well during this time. In the evenings, I will run a watch party on this so that we can reach people on the replay. And then you can also type replay in the comment section in the box if you are watching the replay. So say hello to me if you're just hopping on. If you're on YouTube, I can't see you join unless you make a comment. So if you're on YouTube, go ahead and drop a comment in the box, or even if you're on my fan page, because right now on my phone, I only have pulled up on my personal page. So how are you guys? I hope you're doing amazing. You probably had enough of me today because we were just on our morning show with Wake Up with Angela Marie and FC, or you are in the middle of your work day. And I work from home, so I have 100% total flexibility when I work. And so, yeah, so here we are. All right, so today is going to be, let me think. I didn't even read my my description. How are you really? How are you really? Right? Like, how many times have someone asked you, how are you? How are you? And what is your answer to them? What is your answer to the how are you question? I can tell you most times when I ask someone how they are doing, how are you, like I did on the very beginning of this live today, this live stream, I get, well, I'm good, or I'm okay, or I'm all right, or I'm great, or I'm blessed. How many of you guys listen? Like think about that for a minute. How are you really? So I'm going to read from this devotion, and it says, now this is an actual Bible verse, and it's from Psalm 13, 1-2, and 5-6. How long, Lord, will you forget me forever? How long will you hide your face from me? How long must I wrestle with my thoughts and day after day have sorrow in my heart? But I trust in your unfailing love. My heart rejoices in your salvation. I sing the Lord's praise, for he has been good to me. Okay. Now let's go on to the actual story behind this. And it says, so if you guys are just joining me, I'm doing 52 days of what your heart needs for the hard days. All right. And then I'm going to be kind of stopping in between, asking you guys some questions as we go through this. And you can either type it in the comment section over here at the bottom, or you can certainly kind of answer them in your heads. That's totally fine too. All right. So this is a story that goes along with this. It says, she slides into the seat across from me at a busy restaurant. I can see the tiredness in her eyes. She's in a tough season. Many women would have given up by now, but not her. How are you? I ask. I really want to know. Oh, I'm so blessed. She responds with a forced smile. How many of you have ever seen that? When somebody says, I'm blessed, or I am so blessed, and they force that smile. And you can just tell, you can feel it in your spirit. You can see it in their faces. Okay, it continues. I reach my hand across the table and touch hers. I mean, how are you really? Tears come to the corners of her eyes. I'm ready to be done with all of this. It's harder than I thought it would be. So which answer was true? Both. Most people would say, if which answer was true, they would say, oh, well, the answer of she's not really doing well. But that's not true. That's not true. It's both. Because you can have days where you don't feel that great, or you're not doing that well, but then you can also be blessed, and you know that you're blessed in spite of those hard days. Right? Because that's reality. Okay, so let me keep going. We're funny as humans. We tend to think, hello, Michaela. We tend to think in terms of all or nothing. So we insist that life is great when we're breaking apart inside. Because to do otherwise would be to discount all of God's goodness. Hello, Ed. Welcome, welcome. In our lives, right? Not so, friend. We always live with both blessings and brokenness. Did you guys hear me? We always live with both blessings and brokenness. Because regardless of what it is that's going on in our lives, we have brokenness, but we also experience blessings. And a lot of times, because our brokenness is weighing us down so much, we don't actually see the blessings that are right in front of us. We don't, which is why it's so important to make sure that you are grateful and you are full of gratitude all day, every day, and you are writing it down, taking that pen to paper and writing it down all the time. Hello, Laura. Welcome. So let me continue reading this. So for those of you who are just following me right now, I am doing 52 days of what your heart needs for the hard days. And I'm reading from this really incredible book. There's a storyline behind each and every one of them, and we can all relate to these stories. So I'm sharing, so I'm reading, and then I'm sharing some insight, and then I'm going back to reading again. And my purpose in this is to really be able to give you guys some guidance and help and encouragement and motivation, right, through these really hard times right now. And so, anyway, so I'm going to keep going. Where are we? Okay. Challenges and victories, sorrow and joy, they're all mixed up together. Acknowledging the hard parts of our lives doesn't mean that we are not grateful for the gifts that God has given. We can thank Him every day for the child He has given us while also feeling exhausted when that same child gets on our last nerve. And we can feel deep appreciation for the job He's provided us with while wanting to beat our heads against our desks in frustration in several times a day. We can wonder at how many blessings fill our lives while at the same time sensing an aching emptiness that comes from desires unfulfilled. God understands both. So what do? We embrace the paradox. We bring our sorrows as well as our joys to God. We say thank you for His job. Now, please understand me, you guys, is that this is in no way, shape, or form anything but religion. This is all about believing in a higher power, whether it's putting good, positive vibrations out there to the universe or God. My beliefs are they are one and the same. Period. End of story. Okay. So let's talk about this as I continue reading. Where am I at here? Let's see. Thank you for this job. Please help me because it's wearing me out. We pray. Thank you for this child. Please give me strength because I feel like I can't take it anymore. We declare thank you for the blessings in my life. Please grant me the desire of my heart feels like a hole in the middle of all of this wonderfulness. What does it tell God when we do that? It says that we trust Him. Like the psalmist says above, I trust in your unfailing love. Verse 5. In other words, no matter what my circumstances are, I believe that you love me. And I will choose to recognize your love in both the hard and happy parts of my life. I know I am safe with you, and I can bring everything about my experience on this earth to you. God is leaning towards you right now, and He's asking, how are you really? He truly wants to know, and it's okay to tell Him all of it. It's okay to express all of it. It's okay to vent. It's okay to put it out there. However, I was just talking to a friend of mine and business partner, a very dear friend of mine, old business partner. We actually were just on the phone, and we've known each other for like 14 years. We just calculated this, like, holy cow, this is how long we've known each other for. And it's incredible. And we were talking about this, that, we can say things and we can vent, but as long as on the other side, we don't continue to put those negative vibrations out into the universe, and that we collect ourselves and we start speaking life, and we start speaking positivity, and we start speaking those positive affirmations so that we can have the law of attraction work for us and not against us. Because the reality is that it's a law regardless of how you look at it. Law of attraction just is the same thing as the law of gravity. You can't stop it. If I were to take something like a pen and I were to go like this and go ahead and let go of it, it's going to drop. It's not going to stay. We're not in outer space, right? So it's the same concept. So this is what my heart is saying to you. And it says, Lord, it's extraordinary to me that you want to hear what's going on in my life and heart. First, I want to praise you and thank you for how good you are to me. You've blessed me so much. I'm also struggling with some things, so I'm coming to you with a trusting heart to share that. And here's what I would encourage you to do. Fill in the blank. I'm coming to you and trusting with a trusting heart to share that. You lay your burdens out there, but then you flip it to start to create a more positive mindset. Start to attract the positive things to you instead of focusing on the negative things all the time. Like we do this all the time, friends. Why? Because we're frustrated, because we're stressed out, because we're full of anxiety, all of these things that don't have to happen, that we can actually reprogram this and start to attract more good and positive things into our life, into our lives. So think about that today. I want you to really ponder on that. And, you know, over these next 52 days, I'm really thinking I'm going to have to change my time. I hate to do this, but my goal is to get some interactions on these lives. And I'm thinking that 3:30 Eastern time in the afternoon is probably not the best idea to go live. I'm starting to really feel this out and seeing that we are going to have a lapse in that. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put a post out. I'm going to look at my schedule and I'm going to see what that looks like. And I'm thinking that I'm going to have to either do these first thing in the morning, which probably wouldn't be a good idea, having our morning show in the morning, or at night. I'm actually leaning more towards at night, and then I don't have to run a watch party and do this thing 2 times a day. That would probably be the most logical thing to do. So for those of you who will be watching the replay, let me know if you are more available in the evening, and I will. I'm going to accommodate that, and we'll be doing the lives in the evening. The only thing that I don't like is the lighting. Even though that I have a ring light, it's still even dark midday when it's overcast here. So I think I'm going to change my time. Instead of changing it midway through, I might as well change it the second day in, right? I just made the announcement yesterday. So let me look at my schedule. Let me see what I can do. And it looks like I'm going to have to do this in the evening when we have more people and I can get more interaction going and pumping through and get some conversations going between myself and you guys and other people, because that would be amazing. That's why I go live. Otherwise, I might as well just record it. So you guys have an incredible day. And I will talk to you guys soon. So if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, Angela Marie and SC, please make sure that you do that. I would love it. We would love it if we could go ahead and get some streaming on there, because eventually, you guys, we're going to be moving over to YouTube 100% altogether as far as any live videos and things like that. So if you want content and you want live videos, we will be on YouTube, and that's fact. So please make sure you do that. It's just, you can just type in Angela Marie and FC and it's right there. It comes right up. So with that being said, you guys have an incredible day. I love you all, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye for now.